In this video, we will discuss on how to modify the elements of a list. As lists are mutable, the elements in a list can be updated. We can modify a single element, or more than one element can be modified at a time. The range of elements that need to be modified can be specified in square brackets using colon. Let's test the modification of list elements using a program. A list named List A is initialized with 4 values as A, B, C, and D. We will mention the forward indexing of the values as it helps to understand the modification that will be performed. Character A has index 0 and final character D has index of 3. Print statement is added to print the list values. When executed, we can see that all the list values have been printed. So now let's try to modify the list elements. Suppose we want to modify the list element at index 1 from value B to value B1. So we need to specify the list name as list A followed by the index name 1 in square bracket equals the new value, which is string B1. Print statement is added to print the complete list again after the change are made. When executed, we can see that the list value at index 1 has been updated or modified to B1 from just B. Next, we will try to modify more than one elements at a time. For this we need to specify the start and the end index values in square brackets separated by colon. Here start index is mentioned as 2 means we want to replace the character C. End index is 4, reducing 1 from end index makes it 3, which means we want to replace the character D. The new replacement value for C and D is specified as C1 and D1. When executed, we can see that the characters C and D has been replaced by values C1 and D1. Next we will modify the element, but this time we will just providing the start index. This means that we want to modify all the elements after index 2. However, this also depends on the values that we are providing as a replacement. After 2 we have only one more element, so overall 2 elements are there which can be replaced, so 2 number are provided as 1 and 2. When executed, we can see that the numbers at index 2 and 3 have been replaced. What if we just provide only one element instead of 2? In such case it will just update one element in the list and remove the remaining element. Making the change and executing the program again, we can see that character C has been replaced by number 1 and character D has been deleted from the list and no replacement value was provided for it. Similarly, what if we provide more than 2 elements? In such cases the extra element should be added to the list. 3 values are provided this time as 1, 2, and 3. Once executed we can see that character C and D has been replaced by 1 and 2 plus an extra element 3 has been added to the list. So these are the different ways in which we can modify an elements in the list.